Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So tonight I thought I would do another Fender Stratocaster video for you, and it's going to be replacing the stock non-locking tuners with these, which are Fender Locking Tuners or machine heads. Why am I doing that? The main reason is I've had a few tuning issues with this guitar, which is a Fender Player Stratocaster. You know, tuning issues could be down to the nut, they could be down to the saddle. This has been upgraded with block saddles, but one of the reasons could be the actual string slippage at the tuners. There's various ways that you can string a guitar, and there's various locking methods where you wrap the string. Either it locks in between the string wraps, or it locks to the post, or you've just got your basic method where you wrap it normally and the strings just lock together. To be honest with you, it's something I've never really perfected. And on something like a Stratocaster, when you've got your tremolo arm, if you want to use that, there's a lot of human error involved in the string wrap. So what I thought I would do was purchase some of these and take that out of the equation. Because locking tuners, basically there's no string wraps. You basically lock, it's mechanically locked, and you just tune up and that's it. And there shouldn't even be a single wrap around once it's tuned up. But we're going to get that. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how easy it is to basically install a brand new set of locking tuners to upgrade your Fender Strat and hopefully improve the tuning stability. Don't know if it will or not, but we're going to give it a try. Like I say, could be a nut issue. I don't think it is a nut issue. Could be the string tree. I don't think it's that either. But anyway, so what I've done is, to begin with, I've taken the old strings off the guitar, and I'm just going to go through the tools that we're going to need for this job, because that's the most important thing. Get the correct tools for the job. So what we've got the new locking tuners. There they are. These were about £70 on Amazon. Brilliant. Next day delivery free. Excellent. We'll get them later. Got some new strings. I prefer Ernie Ball 9s. I've got a pair of wire clippers for when we're done, just to clip away the excess. I got a string winder. Now, that actually came in really handy for removing the strings, because I was using the lock-in method, which is a complete pain to actually get the strings off. And the winder made it a lot easier, but it was still tough, which is another reason to go for locking tuners. It makes restringing so much simpler and faster. So, if you're gigging, you don't really want to, and you snap a string, these are the ones to go for. You just undo the wheel and off you go. Anyway, string winder. I don't know if we're going to need that for actually retuning the guitar when the new strings are on, but we'll see. Obviously a plectrum and a tuner. Pencil. Now, why has he got a pencil, you're asking? So, it's always good practice, particularly on a tremolo equipped guitar like a Fender Stratocaster, just to sort of rub graphite from a pencil lead, into all the contact points. So I'll take that through with you first. So that's the nut slots, the saddles, the string tree basically. But we'll get to that. What else have we got? Is this a spanner? I'm not a very handy type of guy, but this is the tool for basically removing and reinstalling the old machine heads. I'm not sure if that's even called a spanner. A guitar lead. And what I've also got is just some scales, because I thought I would weigh the old tuners versus the new locking tuners, because they will be heavier, and it would just be nice to just see how heavier they are. It's probably not going to have an impact on the on the playing of the guitar. It's not going to induce neck dive or anything, but it'd be interesting just to see how heavier they are. So that's it. So let's get started. So I'll just remove all of this junk first of all. And we'll see how easy it is. Sorry for kid noises in the background there. Right. So first of all, pencil, guitar. Okay. So I'm going to start with the nut slots. What this will do is, because graphite is a lubricant, it'll lubricate the nut slots and, in theory, stop the strings from catching in the nut slots, which is what can happen, you know, especially when you dive bomb on a Strat. I'm not making a very good job of this, but anyway. It's nice to just make the effort, you know, every time you restring your guitar, just to be sure, and just wipe that away, and then hopefully that's a lubricated nut slots. So a bit more tricky with the string tree because you have to actually get under, but you know, get under. Almost impossible to do that on, you know, the older butterfly style string trees, but you can get under on these. Come the other way. Okay, so just change that angle for you there. So then we're also going to just do the saddles. So these are the block saddles. I hate those, the bent steel saddles that come with, you know, even USA Strats now, but I've got another video on that if you want to check it out. Yeah, so just get those string slots lubricated is the order of the day. And this will help tune the stability no end. No end. Okay, we're done. We're ready. We're ready to rock. I'm happy with that. Okay, right. So, first job is we're just gonna sorry about that. Right. Okay, so let's get these old tuners off. Remember, righty tighty, left loose. As you can see, I'm not a practical man, so this video is for all you unpractical men out there. See? That's the one. Okay. One's off. And if I can do this, anybody can do it. Two done. 3 done. So far so good. There you go, done. I'm just going to get the last 2. Sit. 1 to go. There you go. Now, how easy was that? Very easy is the answer. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a bit of a wipe with this lovely pink thing. So, you know, starters you mean to go on. Brand new set of tuners. I don't want any bits in there at all. Very good. Might do the back as well. Right, that's the back done. Right, okay. So, all right, very good. So that's the old ones out. So here's the new ones. Now, so the first thing I noticed is, you know, these genuine Fender parts are actually, would you believe, made in Taiwan. There you go. But I don't really care, to be honest. If they work, they work. But you know, when you get these off Amazon or whatever, these aren't USA. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe the American models, you know, with the locking tuners, they are made in Taiwan. You know, these are the Fender. You know, I never knew there was a Fender factory in Taiwan, but obviously, you know, these are, oh, they do feel good. And actually, before we go any further, almost forgot. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take one of these tuners and I'm going to weigh it against one of the old ones. So, scales. So, let's go for the old one first. So here's the old one. The old ones are 33 grams. And the new ones are 34 grams. There you go. 1 gram more. And you get the locking mechanism. Just feeling it in the hand. Do you know what? I mean, I think possibly the non-locking just feel, I don't know what it is, that just feel a little bit more quality maybe. Maybe that's just me. Maybe they're exactly the same. Don't know. I don't know. They are slightly different. They have got slightly different markings on the back. Anyhow, let's get them in. So this pack basically contains, it's got 3 of the normal length shaft, and it's got 3 short length. So let's figure out which is which here. That's the long ones. So those are the 3 base side ones, and then the 3 plain strings are going to use the shorter posts, and that, what that does, it'll just give you let's get that back in the shot. It'll just give you a better angle over the nut, and it means that the string tree has basically got to do less work. With the old ones, these were all long. Sorry, they were all long, so you couldn't do that. The higher strings needed to be held down more by the string tree. So anyway, that's another improvement. You know, these locking tuners, the Fender locking tuners, they have got staggered posts. So anyway, right, I digress again. I keep digressing here. Let's just crack on with this job. Right, long posts. It's hard to... Right, where's the long post? Where's the short posts? Short. Long. Long. They're the short ones. Right. I think that's right. Anyway, here we go. First one. Whoop. And the good thing about these ones is the line up. I'll just take that bush note there. They line up exactly, the back pins line up exactly on the player strats. So it's just a case of putting that on. That's one. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do all of them and then tighten them all. And this is no issues at all so far putting these on, as you can tell. Right. Number 3. So far, so good. There, as you can see, the shorter string post. You know, giving you a tighter break angle over the nut. You know, you do get the, I think you do get the staggered posts on the USA Pro 2 series, but you don't get locking tuners. I think you do on the Ultra series. So this is pretty big upgrade for, you know what, £70. But we'll see. We'll see if it's an effective upgrade. Last one. Okay, so now I'm going to tighten them, but I'm not going to tighten them too much. Don't want to damage the wood. If I can find the right bit. Hey, what you like, Adam? What you like? Finally got it. There we go. And that's all I'm going to do for now. Really don't want to over tighten them. Hope you can see okay there. So as you can see, even a ham-fisted Neanderthal like me can manage to install almost a set of machine heads. I want to get them on tight, but I don't want to get them on too tight. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm happy with that. Right, okay. Next job is stringing the guitar up. Okay, so actually no, the first job is to do these you have to sort of loosen them off. So you're loosening off the locking mechanism. I think that's how it works anyway. Well, it feels fairly loose to me, first time for everything. Okay, so new strings. Let's do this. 42, here we go. Okay, through the back. So, let's get back in the shot here. So what you want to do is, so you've unlocked the mechanism, you need to line up the hole so it's dead straight that way. Apparently what you do is, ooh, don't think I've loosened it off enough. There you go, that's better, right. So now it's through. So what you do with these, you're not bothered about, you know, lots of people say, you know, you've got to work out the amount of slack doing, you know, the karate chop and all this stuff. But really simple with locking tuners. Basically, and what I'm going to do is pull this tight. Oh, can't believe, unbelievable! That was a good start. So I put it through the wrong hole. Excellent start. Okay, it's through the right hole now. And I'm a complete beginner at this, so it's probably a good video for people that are doing this for the first time. Right, anyway, pull that tight. Tight. Yeah? And then what you do is, then you tighten. Yeah. It's done. And then you tune. So I'll get the tuner. And as you can see, that's tuned up, that bottom E now. There's not even one wrap there, which is how it should be. Okay, so let's go again. So already a lot quicker than the other non-locking method. So okay, so right, we're flying now. Let's see how fast we can do this now without hopefully making any more mistakes. Right. Okay. Next one. Line it up, dead straight. Is there enough? No, there's not enough. Loosen off the locking mechanism so there is enough. It's a gap for the string to get through. Pull it tight. And lock. And tune. Done. Next one. Line it up. Loosen it off till it can get through. It can get through. Pull it tight. Tighten. Nice. Tune. Done. I mean, you probably can tell I'm not using the string winder. There's no need. It doesn't really need that many turns. Right, next one. First plain string, this one. So I guess it needs less of a gap to get through the hole this time. Not guess, I know. Sorry for all the banging. I should have put a towel down, but I didn't. I was too lazy today, sorry. Right, line it up. And this is a first for me. These shorter string posts is actually a little bit more difficult to see where the actual hole is. It's a bit weird. But anyway, hopefully it'll improve the performance a bit. There we go. So that's in there. And we're going to just tighten. There. And tune. Feels a bit strange. The short ones do feel strange. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that's a strange one. Sorry folks, I'm getting a bit confused here. Because that amazing tune. Sorry, I've completely forgot how to tune a guitar, ladies and gentlemen. You can feel the string stretching. I don't know if you can hear that. It's locked, but it's sort of, you can feel it just stretching itself out a lot more than what you would if you had a few winds on there. That's strange. And as you can see, you know, that string there hasn't really, it still hasn't got a full wind on it. So, interesting. Interesting. Anyway, this is the first time for me, you know, it's the first time for everything. And I've never used locking tuners on a guitar before. They might not work, in which case I'll just put the other ones back, no problem. Okay, we're getting there now. B, line it up. Harder to line up the shorter posts. Much harder, as it turns out. But it's there. I'm going to just make sure it's totally straight this time, this one. Under the string tree this time. My lubricated string tree. Pull it tight. And lock it. Right. See how this one goes. That G seemed to take a lot of stretching. In fact, I would say get the string wind out, but I haven't really got space on for this video. That seemed to take a lot less stretching. So the G again. I mean, you know, you still need to stretch the strings, you know, when we've done this, like you would do normally. But the thing that I noticed was that G string. I don't know if it's because I didn't lock it enough, maybe. Locked it as best as I could, but it did seem to need a fair bit of stretching in. Anyhow, high E. Bang. line it up. This one's way out this time. Right. Will it get through the hole? Ooh. I tell you what, these, what I hadn't banked on was these short post tuners are a bit of a pain, you know, to locate that hole. Bit of a pain. Pull tight. In, on, under. Right. Last one. Hate this bit, but we're in. Right. Okay, so next step is to just basically stretch your strings. So what I like to do is around about the 12th, I don't know if you can see that, but around about the 12th fret. Of course you can't see that. 12th fret. The 12th fret. Just give it a tug. That's it. Not too hard, but that should knock it out. And if I can just, that should knock it out. I get the practice out this time. So that's knocked it out, a bit more of a stretch. Doesn't matter if you've got locking tuners, you still need to stretch them. Took less of a stretch and then eventually it'll stay. It's almost there, 4th. One more time. Let's go for 5. Yeah, right, next one. Stretch it. Get it back in the shot there. Stretch it again. And again. Done. B. Good. G. And this is the one I had so many problems with. Don't know why. It's not usually like that. Maybe it's because the G has got the, sorry, maybe it's because the G has got the shorter string post, so there's more of an angle. Maybe. I'm definitely having a fight with it, that's for sure. Getting in there now. Hoo-wee! And you know, as you can probably tell, this is taking a lot of stretching in as well. It's almost there. It's almost there. Now it's there, right, B. Yeah, the G, the B, much easier again. Speed on. He's in. Tuning a guitar, ladies and gentlemen, complete pain. Right, do you know what? We're going to say that that's in. And then final step is I'm going to get this tool and I'm just going to snip away at the excess. Excess, not excess, excess. Yeah, so. because we don't want any of this dangling about, do we? So, do you know what? That was actually a lot more of a pain than I thought it was going to be, especially on this G string for some reason. Don't know what happened there. But let's just try that again. There's definitely something wrong with that. Don't know what. It's locked, but it's just not. Maybe it's just that particular. Anyway, so that's tuned up. So anyway, the strings have been stretched as much as I can be bothered doing right now. So what I'm going to do is, right, that's in tune. I'm going to basically dive bomb the guitar, and I'm going to see how these newfangled locking tuners work. First of all, one more tune up. Right, here we go. So, dive bomb it. Completely slack. Back up the pitch. Let's see where we are. Great. So, the proof is in the pudding. It worked. The issues that there was no issues with any of the strings really, apart from the G string. I don't know why that is. It is tightened up properly at the back. You know, just as a, you know, an obvious observation of this. I know these shorter string posts have got the uses, you know, the increasing the break angle over the nut, meaning that the string tree's got less to do, so that probably does improve tuning stability. But my God, they're a pain to, you know, to locate the holes, because there's a very there's a smaller gap really. Well, not a smaller gap, but they're not as easy to, the hole's not as easy to see when you're trying to thread the string through. But yeah, I like the you know, the locking mechanism's dead, you know, easy, and hopefully it will resolve the tuning issues on this guitar. So anyway, it was a long video, but you know, it was real time. How long has that taken us? What, 50 minutes now? But there you go, it's done. Hopefully it won't be as long the next time. Makes string changes quicker, and hopefully the guitar's staying tuned a little bit better. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I hope I haven't put you off by buying a set of Fender made in Taiwan locking tuners. Let's see. I'll do. I might do another video to let you know how it went when I've sort of played the guitar in anger. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.